I would like to request my darling brother, who's flown all the way from the United States to be present here today, to come up and say a few words. Please welcome my brother Ali from the US. Before he says something, can I wish my parents a very, very happy 50th wedding anniversary? How is everyone doing? That's not good enough. Come on, how is everyone doing? Can you start? Raza. So, this is a great opportunity for me. I'm so, I can't say speechless, but I'm overwhelmed looking at the love that is being showered upon my parents. It's just amazing, and they truly deserve it. And as my brother said, they're extremely kind, selfless people. They have lived such exemplary lives that it's sometimes hard to live up to for us. And for me and my brother, we're both physicians, and we have done not even a bit of what they've accomplished, and it's hard to literally say words of praise for them, because it will take me a very long time, and you all need to eat food too. So starting with how they started. A few words about what I was told. I wasn't present then, right? So theirs was an arranged marriage, and the first time my father and mother met was at a formal ritual that we do, Muh Dikhai or whatever it's called. So my mother was just told that, hey, here's a good guy, physician, no vices, from a good family. And that was good enough for her. And then they finally tied the knot. And at that time, my dad had a lot of hair too. He was a sexy hunk. Not that he's lost a lot of touch yet, but he did, and he lost some of his hair raising us and all the expenses that come along, keeping up with the expensive family, right? And my mom, look at how gorgeous she looks now. So imagine what she used to look. It is stunning. I mean, her pictures that we've seen are just incredible. They rock together, and over time they became a power couple. Not just with the wealth they accomplished, but with the amount of love and the giving nature. They're extremely generous. Wherever they go, they create friends and they create families. And people are so adoring to them. They just love to be part of our life, and they give us a love mainly because they see what my parents have achieved. So once they got married, they settled down in a small town called Sidhpur. It's in the state of Gujarat. And my dad had a very big flourishing practice. And we all did well. He had a nice bungalow. Life was made, 2 kids. And we also had a nice horse carriage. And it was like a Desi Hindi movie style, a Bollywood style life going on. But one fine day, our lives changed. And Abbas got an attack of polio. That was the hardest thing for everybody. I just saw the hardships that our family went through. So they actually uplifted everything that they had created, and they moved to Bombay, which is a dog-eat-dog city, crazy world, fast pace, nothing that you can imagine. And they started their life there without knowing people except few family that we had who stood up and helped us start a new life. So we settled down in the suburb, and my dad used to travel all the way in local trains initially to go and start a practice. And he wanted to be where the place a lot of physicians were, because he knew that he would do well. And people discouraged my father and said, you know what, hey, this place is so saturated, not a good place. But he had one thing in his mind, that there's always room for a good doctor, and that's what he was. So he became very well known in the community for being an exceptionally good physician. And my mother was always with him, a pillar of support, everything. And mom and dad are totally different type of personality. My dad has zero tolerance for bullshit. And my mother can absorb all kinds of pressure without any problem. So they make a great couple together. And anytime, and we know as we are growing up, when there's chaos and crisis, I could hear one word from my dad, Salma! And that's it. And then she would come and fix everything for us. So yeah, literally that's how we did. And me and Abbas, we just have a year age difference. So there were like in school, 10th and 12th grades are extremely important. So we had 4 years going together of real like academic hardships. More so for my parents because we used to study in the night, get up at 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. So they were up almost every night. 10 more minutes, mom, 10 more minutes, and they stood up and they were awake almost all night to take care of us, giving us tea and so that we could study and do well. Because we had to live up to a great repute and family reputation. And during this time, the thing that I must say that my father did as a physician is very, very noteworthy. He set up a very lofty goal. Because my younger brother got polio, he wanted to eradicate polio. So every Sunday, for non-stop for 25 years, Sunday morning, my dad ran a vaccination immunization center. They did circumcisions for kids and gave vaccines and just so selflessly that we were able to accomplish that goal. And my mom stood with him every single time. We had patients come to our house in the middle of the night. And now, like we as physicians, sometimes when I get paged when I'm not on call, I get annoyed. And I'm saying like, why are you guys paging me? But imagine that kind of dedication that people would come in the middle of the night to our house. And seriously, it's amazing. They would welcome them. They would treat them. My mother will counsel the family, make some tea for them in the night. And that is unheard of, that kind of dedication that they did. And they gave us those ethics, and we were mentored to do the right thing. And eventually we both ended up in med schools. And my brother got married first, and Farida came on in our life, and she actually started giving us the real charm of what luck is. Everything changed after. So nothing really went wrong after that. She brought a lot of good luck for us. While I was in America and I was doing my master's, I met my wife, to-be wife, well, and we decided to get married. And I knew that, she's Caucasian, Russian Orthodox, and we are Muslims, and I told her that I will get married and I want to get married, but it has to be with our parents' blessings. So when I asked mom and dad, they said that you have to do what you think is right because we have given you the knowledge, the power, and we trust your judgment. But so they gave me the green light, but it was in the middle of the night that I talked to them because it's daytime over here, and I woke up on my girlfriend then and I said, you know what, get a passport, let's go to India, get married before they change their mind. So that's how it happened. And then so we have 3 kids, 1 is mine and 2 my brother, so 3 grandchildren. My parents have given them so much love, and yesterday at our house we were talking, they all said that sometimes we don't show the love that we should, and it is true for every one of us. Sometimes we fail to show the love, but there is so much of love in our hearts that we can't even express it. That the gratitude that we have is just incredible. Both of you have served the community, served humanity, and Abbas has said it so well. They are God's gift to humanity. They have incredibly just worked every challenging day, and they've turned into darkness, into light, and they're very hopeful people. And it's a lesson for us that don't look at the glass half empty when the glass is half full. This life is hope, and we are all hopeful because of what our parents have done. So, of everything that, all the different names that we have, doctor this, doctor that, blah blah blah, the biggest accomplishment for me and Abbas is to be their son. So I just cannot say more. And I feel that my life is so blessed, so blessed. I'm just overwhelmed with love. Thank you very much. And we have family from all over the world. Within 2 weeks, this was decided. From all over the world. That is unbelievable. The only thing my mom has, which is she's still to get better at, she's a fabulous cook, is she has not yet learned to make tea for my dad. She doesn't trust him with that. She will make it himself. So thank you very much. I hope you have a great evening. And we are just so delighted that all of you could come and be part of this milestone journey with my parents. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ali, for an excellent speech. All words said from the heart. So thank you. Our kids have actually created a little video